What's up, guys? I'm Gabby Wilson for MTV News, and I'm here live at the MTV offices with Ab-Soul, who just dropped his album, Do What Thou Wilt.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. It's cold. I don't know why I decided not to wear pants today, but I did.
Well, I'm a
But you're
Pisces.
keeping like snugly warm.
I'm a Pisces, so the fishnets are suitable.
Sweet. I wish I had known that and could say that I did that for you, but
Right. That's cool. That's how the universe works for me. You know what I'm saying?
So if you are tuning in now and you are a fan of Ab-Soul, we'll be taking your questions. So make sure that you put those in the comments section, and we'll keep checking back, and he'll answer them as they come up. But so I wanted to talk to you about this album. Can you talk a little bit about your headspace, where you were at when you were creating this project? Because it's a pretty like high concept album.
I was in love.
In love.
Nah, I just felt a strong sense of I wanted to make an album. You know, I'm a real rapper, but I wanted to make an album that I think like my mom, like hold a current conversation like with my mom. You know, in my own way, you know, ill and all of that, but in a way that my mom maybe could like nod her head like, okay, I see what you're talking about, Herbert. You know what I mean? And the time, you know, the time that we're in, you know, with the current election, and I just, you know, I wanted to talk to the ladies, you know what I'm saying, in my own type of way, in my own creative way. You know?
Absolutely. You get a lot of that. I was curious, I feel like you had mentioned that you were done with the project in like July, but there are references to President-elect Donald Trump in it. When did you finally wrap up, and then did you like get back in the studio to finish things up after the election?
Well, you know, because of the structure of the company, we like to let everybody get their time to shine, all of the different artists.
TDE, right?
Correct. Top Dog Entertainment. So I had finished my album a couple of times in the process, but you know, it wasn't necessarily my time. So since I had more time, I just kept working until it was over.
Yeah.
So you know, that's why I called for the more current references and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So it all worked out.
How much did it change from when the election results came in? Like after that happened, did you feel
it was great to me, honestly, because I had the God's a girl concept, and it was dope for Hillary to be running.
Yeah.
So that was like, I felt like all of the stars were aligning. Win or lose, it was just great.
Yeah, that's true. I guess no matter what way the election went, you would be talking about the same things. You know, if Hillary had become president, all of that is still relevant. There's so much of your lyrical material on this album that's talking about religion and sexism.
Yeah.
And I found that really interesting. Why those two things, and how do you think they relate?
Well, I'm heavy into theology. I love like researching history and religion and these things, and religion and these are great historical references. So it was important for me to transcribe these things currently, just to for the new generation, the kids coming out listening to the current state of music. It's kind of narrow. The subject matter is kind of narrow. So I just wanted to, I always like to use new terms and be creative, because hip hop is intelligent movement. I want people to learn. I learned a lot from listening to music as a kid, and so I just want to implement that all the time.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you hope people learn from your album?
Love is the law. Love is the law. If you don't take anything else from this album, take the love. Amongst all the metaphors and the similes and all of the cool analogies and all of that, just take the love.
So we have a question from one of your fans. Will you make an album with Mac Miller?
For sure. I've already made one.
You collaborate with him a lot.
Yeah, Mac is my guy. He's like very instrumental in my life. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I'll be creating many more albums without Mac being involved. How about that?
Yeah. What is it about Mac that keeps you like coming back to collaborating with him?
Oh, well, I just admire. I admire, not only the fact that he's very young and just wise for his age, but he with that, he created a space for me. You know, he had a studio space for me to come and record. You know, I met my engineer Josh Berg from working with him. You know, his mom cooked me Thanksgiving. Then you know, I stayed with him. You know what I mean? I tried.
This past Thanksgiving?
Not this past one, but the
previous.
The previous, and you know, he's just a real, you know, for to be as young as he is, and you know, he's just a big bundle of inspiration for sure.
Yeah. So we're talking a little bit about the intersection of religion and sexism, feminism. It relates to Mac's most recent project, Divine Feminine.
Exactly.
Did you guys have conversations about this kind of subject matter?
Yeah, but not directly.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I heard that his album was gonna be called The Divine Feminine, I was like, oh, slick bastard. So, you know, but it all was coherent. It all made sense. You know what I'm saying, for sure, because we were in the same creative space. You know, are in the same creative space, so it all translates.
Yeah, you're on the same wave, both in music and in the message.
Exactly.
Right?
For sure.
Why do you think that it's important to talk about misogyny as a rapper?
Just because women are at large in music. You know what I'm saying? Women are at large. Either they're great to have or not in music. So it's like, you know, if I could meet in the middle, and you know what I'm saying, and have a conversation with women, like I wanted to do this album. Like I was saying, you know, when I talk to women, it's different. The tone is different. Me being a man. So when I shake your hand, I shake it very, you know,
sweet. You're a sweet
versus
boy.
versus a man, you know. But some women look for a firm handshake.
Yeah.
So I wanted to, you know, give the women a firm handshake with this one versus, you know, just give it to them raw. You know?
Right. No, I understand 100% what you're saying. You're a rapper's rapper. You've described yourself as a rapper's rapper, and I agree with that. And with this project, I think that you are speaking to women, but not talking down to women. You're
Correct.
coming at them with the same.
We're speaking. Yeah, we're looking each other in the face. You know what I'm saying? We're eye to eye on this one for sure.
What inspired you to focus so much on this with this project?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I love
you just
my
felt
mama.
like it was like the time to do that,
yeah,
though.
I keep saying that. Like I love my mom, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know.
Some people don't love their moms, though. You know.
Or want to admit it. You know,
yeah.
or really dwell on the fact that we love our mothers. You know what I'm saying? I have little sister. I have little sisters. I have girlfriend. I have. You know, girls are very important. You know what I'm saying? You know, my day to day, I think about what my mom might think. You know, me being, you know, living in this ill world still to this day. I think about what my mom would think when I do things, and I think we all do. So, you know, this is important to do.
For sure. So we have another question from Facebook. Any news on Black Hippie projects?
Stop asking me about Black Hippie. I'm not taking any more Black Hippie questions, dog. I don't even know them no more. Stop asking me about that. Don't delete this either.
Love it.
I'm dead serious, man.
No, but we're here to talk about Do What Thou Wilt.
Yes.
So I was talking to you a little before we went live. Does it ever get less nerve-wracking as you keep putting out projects? No?
Bigger every time. More lights every time.
Why is that?
Because, you know, that's, you know, you come to touch as many hands as possible. You want to touch as many people as possible all the time.
Right.
And so I expect a bigger result every time I go out. Evolution for sure.
In your impact, but I'm sure that you expect, like, when you go into the studio, you want to push yourself even further too, right?
That's first and foremost, but you know, so based on the outcome and progress in general, there better be at least one extra person that you touch this time. At least one.
Yeah. In what ways do you think that you were challenged putting this project together? Or did you challenge yourself?
Yeah, I always challenge. I like a good challenge. So this album was very fun, but I I really z'd in on the science of it this time, like the quality of the music, making sure the songs are sonically appeasing to the ear. Shout out to my man Ali, Josh Bird. Just the different textures of the beats and different how I can fluctuate my voice and use it differently. These type I focus more so on that. I got the rapping thing down.
So you're going in there and you're getting in the studio and you're figuring out ways to change up your delivery.
Yeah. Throwing the beret on, what I mean? Just being a paint, being creative,
Yeah. And you feature SZA on the album, who I love so
Hi,
much.
Solana. I love you. Yeah, no, for sure.
What did you bring her in for that song specifically? Did you talk to her about what she wanted to contribute?
Yeah, everything SZA did was hand selected by me for sure. I needed her for sure.
Nice.
For sure.
So someone from Facebook is asking, tell us about your tattoos.
Oh, which one?
Well, which was your first, or what's the oldest one that we can see?
I'm bundled, but
yeah.
The first tattoo I ever got was One Love across my shoulder in the Bob Marley font. It was the first tattoo I got. I got it with my late girlfriend at the same time, and she got a treble clef on her foot.
Nice.
At the same time, I think it was about 18. Everything
That's
else from there is,
sweet.
what I'm saying? Respect the long term, respect that part, you know what I mean? That's how long we're here, for the long term.
The long term.
I got my mama's signature right here too, so she signs all my checks with me.
That would be that would come in handy if I was
sure.
in like grade school and wanting to sign like I
I
gotta leave school early.
Yeah, for sure. Easy. Yeah, I used to do that too. I used to forge her too.
Did you?
That was good.
Did you even bring in your mom's real signature, or did you just like sign it?
Oh well, no, I
the
had her.
paper?
No, I had her do
You had
it.
her sign?
Yeah, I had her do it just to be precise. You know what I'm saying? But I used to do it back in the day. It's crazy. Yeah.
That's amazing. What else? What else you got on here?
Gosh, it's a lot, man. It's just depiction of the yin yang sign with some nice little artsy stuff, and I'm the fourth. This is actually a cool joint. I'm the fourth, which is an IV in Roman numerals. But if you turn it upside down, it's top notch, which is one of my squads. You know what I'm saying? Top notch on my hand, I'll knock you out. Yeah, that's cool. I have too many.
Well, thanks for sharing even just what we can see.
Sure.
So for the folks at home who have not listened yet, Do What Thou Wilt is available.
iTunes,
It's probably on Spotify.
Probably on Spotify. Like all of those cool little engines, That,
wherever you listen to music.
Wherever you listen to
Do
music
What Thou Wilt
at,
is probably there.
Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah. The Top Dog website, txdxe.com. You can always go there, meet us there. But we're all over the place. That shouldn't be too difficult to find these days. Too difficult.
For sure. All right, well, check it out, and thank you so much for talking.
Thank you. Firm handshake.
Firm handshake. Thank you.